Understanding the Yellowstone supervolcano from past to future, and when Caldera rocked, the massive eruption that changed the Hawaiian landscape, and Mount Etna case study, Europe's most active eruption. Understanding the Yellowstone supervolcano from past to future. Beneath the sweeping valleys, steaming hot springs, and world-famous geysers of Yellowstone National Park lies one of Earth's most astonishing and unsettling geological features, a supervolcano. Unlike typical volcanoes that form as mountains with visible peaks and craters, Yellowstone is defined by a vast underground chamber of molten rock. The evidence of its power can only be fully grasped by stepping back through time. Geological records reveal that Yellowstone has produced 3 super-eruptions over the past 2.1 million years. The first, 2.1 million years ago, created the Huckleberry Ridge Tuff, covering large portions of North America in volcanic ash. The second, 1.3 million years ago, produced the Mesa Falls Tuff. The third and most recent, around 640,000 years ago, expelled over 1,000 cubic kilometers of material, enough to blanket the entire US with several feet of ash. These eruptions carved the massive Yellowstone Caldera, a depression stretching about 30 by 45 miles. Today, the supervolcano is far from dormant. Geysers like Old Faithful, along with mud pots and fumaroles, are powered by heat escaping from the magma chamber below. Scientists monitor Yellowstone carefully using satellites, seismic sensors, and GPS stations to track subtle ground deformation. Earthquake swarms, sometimes numbering thousands in a single year, are common, but most do not indicate imminent danger. Still, the thought of another super-eruption is sobering. Models suggest it would plunge global temperatures, disrupt agriculture, and affect billions of people worldwide. Fortunately, the US Geological Survey emphasizes that such an eruption is extraordinarily unlikely in the foreseeable future. More probable are smaller hydrothermal explosions or lava flows, which, while still hazardous, would not pose global threats. Yellowstone thus serves as a reminder of Earth's restless interior and humanity's ongoing challenge, learning to coexist with forces that operate on timescales beyond our comprehension. When Caldera rocked, the massive eruption that changed the Hawaiian landscape. The Hawaiian Islands are the product of fire and ocean. Rising from a hotspot deep within Earth's mantle, shield volcanoes build up slowly over millions of years, their lava spreading wide and flat, like layers of melted wax. Among these giants, Caldera is one of the most active volcanoes on Earth. In May 2018, Caldera erupted with an intensity that stunned even seasoned volcanologists. A series of fissures opened in the residential neighborhood of Leilani Estates, sending fountains of molten lava into the sky. Rivers of lava carved new paths, swallowing forests, roads, and homes. Entire communities were displaced. By the time the eruption subsided in August, more than 700 homes were destroyed and nearly 35 square kilometers of land were covered in lava. One of the most dramatic changes occurred when lava reached the ocean, creating billowing clouds of steam and hydrochloric acid known as laze. As the molten rock cooled, it added nearly 900 acres of new land to Hawaii's Big Island, a process that continues to this day. The eruption also drained the summit lava lake in Halemaumau crater, collapsing parts of the caldera and altering the volcano's structure. For the Hawaiian people, the event was more than geological, it was cultural. In Hawaiian tradition, Pele, the goddess of fire, embodies both destruction and creation. The 2018 eruption was seen as a manifestation of this dual nature. Scientists, meanwhile, gained invaluable insights into how shield volcano plumbing systems operate, improving eruption forecasting. Kilauea demonstrates that while its eruptions are not as globally catastrophic as a Yellowstone event, their local impact is immediate and profound. They reshape landscapes, force communities to adapt, and remind us of the ongoing creation of Earth's surface right before our eyes. Mount Etna Case Study, Europe's most active eruption. On the island of Sicily, Mount Etna rises dramatically above the Mediterranean, its snow-capped peak often wreathed in smoke. Etna has been erupting for at least 500,000 years, making it one of the most studied and storied volcanoes in the world. Known to the ancient Greeks as the Forge of Hephaestus, god of fire, Etna's eruptions have been recorded since 1500 BCE. Unlike Yellowstone's rare cataclysms or Kilauea's broad fluid flows, Etna is a highly versatile volcano. Its eruptions can be effusive, pouring slow-moving rivers of basaltic lava, or explosive, hurling ash plumes thousands of meters into the atmosphere. This variability makes it both a constant threat and a constant source of fascination. One of Etna's most destructive eruptions occurred in 1669. For months, lava flowed down its slopes, burying villages and killing thousands. The flow reached the outskirts of Catania, one of Sicily's largest cities, demolishing fortifications and altering the landscape permanently. In more recent years, eruptions have disrupted air traffic across Europe, reminding the world that Etna's reach extends far beyond Sicily.